Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Subsistence Traveling. I'm your host Jay. Today we're talking about ad tech, also known as advertising technology. We're talking about 10 advertising technology stocks. Okay, and this is a sector that is very promising that should provide exponential returns in the future, especially due to the pandemic. Many businesses are being forced to have an online presence. Okay, and many of the companies in this space are relatively new, so you're gonna get something like of a startup tech vibe. Investing in a lot of these, you could, like I said, possibility for a lot of exponential growth. Especially if you're in it for the long term. And also a lot of these have been moving really fast as well. So, you know, um, all right, so yeah, let's take a look. All right, so as always, the disclaimer. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to take a look at the disclaimer. All right, so the case for advertising technology, aka ad tech. Okay, and it's basically simple. All businesses need to advertise. Okay, and we have very decent valuations. Like I said, a lot of these companies are very small, relatively new. And surprisingly, this is one of the parts of tech where you can still find some decent valuations. Now, this particular list, this has the more up and coming names. Okay, um, you know, because I believe that's where the opportunity lies. So I wanted to give you some of the up and coming low dollar value stocks. All right, so like I said, decent valuations, data driven. Okay, and basically, ad tech allows for direct marketing customized for the shopper. This is basically big data. This is very effective and efficient for the advertising budget. Okay, and we'll speak about some of the companies. I would advise you guys to watch the entire video. It's a lot of useful information, and also the other companies list. I'll tell you about some other companies in this space as well, and some of the leaders and some of the bigger players in the space. All right, and this is excellent for the polarizing and the tribalistic environment that we're in. This kind of marketing, you know, it's targeted, so it's very good for the environment that we're in. And so, as always, the criteria we look at profitability. Like I said earlier, a lot of these companies are relatively new, so they may not be profitable now, but what I did look for was that their profits are rising. So basically they're improving their profits. Okay. Evaluations, we look at liquidity and solvency. Basically, do they have enough to withstand a downturn or a liquidity event? Obviously most of these won't have dividends. And we also look at the fundamentals of the sector slash industry. All right, so the first company we look at is Yandex NV, ticker symbol YNDX, priced at $70.65, price to earnings of 201.1, price to book of 5.7, and no dividend. Okay, and this is a Russian company. They operate a search engine, but also they operate ride sharing business, and they're also involved in e-commerce. And in Russia, the e-commerce space is it's very small. Compared to what we have in the West, the e-commerce space in Russia is very small and very young. So there's a lot of opportunity. There's not really a clear dominant player in the e-commerce space in Russia. So there's plenty of opportunity in that space, and I think Yandex can be one of the companies that would benefit from the rise of e-commerce in Russia. But like I said, they operate a search engine, and they have the resources, to with the big data analytics, the search optimization and all of that. So definitely something. And Russia and a lot of the former Soviet states, the economies, a lot of those places, are growing. So yeah, definitely want to look into. Next is LiveRamp Holdings, ticker symbol RAMP, priced at $70.21. Price to book of 4.42, pays a no dividend. Okay, and again, a relatively new company. This company offers a platform which analyzes data, and provides marketing and so forth. So, San Francisco-based company. When I first looked at this one, it was in the 50s. It was just a couple weeks ago. Now it's at $70.21. So, they, they're not profitable as of yet, but they're quickly approaching profitability. Okay, next is Criteo SA, ticker symbol CRTO, priced at $18.79. Price to earnings of 12.7, price to book of 1.21, and no dividend. Okay, so this one is fairly valued. This is a French company. And basically most of the companies follow a similar, basically, like I said, it's big data. They give, companies the opportunity to analyze data, in an effective way, whether it's search, just it's using data, your search history and different, forms of data, in order to select and recommend products for the consumer. All right, so Yelp, ticker symbol YELP, priced at $28.50. Price to book of 2.6, no dividend. Okay, and Yelp, 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 historically has been a profitable company. However, I guess as of the shutdowns, they've slipped a little bit. They last reported a very tiny loss. So I'm sure as the economy recovers, their earnings will recover as well. This is a play on small businesses. They have a good review. I think this business has a lot of potential. The whole reviews. I think reviews are going to be very important in the future as far as the way people shop. Google, I guess Google is seen as a problem for them. Because Google they do compete with Google, and it's very difficult to compete with Google, especially when most people search the web via Chrome, or Google itself. So, but I believe I believe this business will thrive in the future. Next is Acorn International, ticker symbol ATV, priced at $20.62. Price to earnings of 6.87. Price to book of 0.9. Pays a dividend of 4.85%. All right, so this is really good valuation. It's less than book value. This is a Chinese company. They involved in marketing. They run an online platform that does direct marketing, and also for established third party companies. And it's right now it's about China. China will emerge as the number one power, and ad dollars will move that way. Companies will have to spend money in order to advertise and to gain those Chinese customers. So this is as you can see, this is already a profitable company. So yeah. Next is PUBMATIC, ticker symbol PUBM, priced at $27.62. It's This company recently IPO'd, I think maybe a few days ago or even a week ago. So it was hard getting information, but it's from what I understand, they're already a profitable company. Okay, they've been around. It's just they recently became a public company. And I could have calculated the price to earnings and the price to book myself, but I just didn't feel like going through all that. But yeah, this is a very promising company. Like I said, they're already profitable. Like just another data analytics marketing on with the analytics element, and this is definitely one to look into. All right, so we have ICLICK Interactive Asia Group, ticker symbol ICLK, priced at $7.43. Price of earnings, price to book of 1.27, pays a no dividend, okay? And this is a Hong Kong based company again, and this is one that I bought recently. They operate over in Asia. Like I said, that's where the ad dollars will go. I think that's where that's what it's all about. I think companies are gonna have to pay, in order to access the emerging Chinese middle class. So I would definitely keep an eye on this one. All right, so we have MAGNITE, ticker symbol MGNI, priced at $19.89. Price to earnings, they're not profitable as of yet. So price book of 6.18, so that shows you there's a lot of interest in the company. Again, big data, they help something called what's it called, connective advertising. Connect advertising, it's where companies, where TV advertising is customized for the viewer. Okay, and it's a new space, a new emerging space, and Magnite is one of the people that's the companies that's emerging. There's some bigger players, some more well-known players, but it's a very a relatively new space. So there's room, for a couple companies in the space, and Magnite will be one of them. Okay, they're not, what, by looking at their earnings, you can tell that soon and very soon they'll be profitable. And so we have ZW Data Action Technologies, ticker symbol CNET, priced at $1.36. They're currently not profitable. Price to book of 3.22. Okay, and this is also a recently a company that recently IPO'd. This is a Chinese based company. I think they IPO'd a few days ago. Similar aspect. When you're dealing with ad tech, basically ad tech, instead of focusing on content, I mean, some of it does focus on content, or it uses content to lure you in, but for the most part, when you're talking about ad tech, the biggest thing with ad tech is data, utilizing data in order to recommend products or to sell products and so forth, or so that's what it's about. Last but not least is Fluent, ticker symbol FLNT, priced at $3.52, price to earnings of 26.21, price to book of 1.24, and no dividend, no can. This is already a profitable company. A very low dollar price, fairly good valuation. They operate a platform, that does digital marketing, data analytics. It's basically this one will do very well, and it's a very small company. Okay, so the potential for growth is very, very good. All right, so let's take a look at some of the other companies in the space. We already know Google, ticker symbol GOOG, the search engine. They're the dominant ones in the space. We also have the Trade Desk, ticker symbol TTD. Roku, ticker symbol ROKU. They have a device, like I said, the connected, what's called connected advertising. They use the content. The content is oh boy. But like I said, Roku is a dominant player in that space. We have Tencent, ticker symbol TCEHY. Ticker symbol MCHD. That's a voice analytics. That's something to look into in the future. We have Carlytics, ticker symbol CDLX. Quint Street, ticker symbol QNST. Facebook, FB. Inuvo, ticker symbol NINUV. And we have Baidu, ticker symbol BIDU. Okay, and there's several other companies in the space as well, but that wasn't listed here. But you see. But like I said, it's all about data. And these companies, I consider these companies big data companies. It's just that they use it in an effective way to market, for their clients and so forth. I hope I was able to share some valuable information with you guys. I hope you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. As always, guys, peace to all.